Hello everyone, welcome back once again. In the last two chapters of data visualization, we have learned about how to insert a chart and also how to add different elements in the chart. Now we are going to learn about the different kinds of bar and column chart. So first delete this existing chart and let's start from the scratch. Here I will be selecting as usual the 3 months chart, and then after selecting go to insert and insert the chart, first chart, and then we'll be looking at the first clustered column chart and then stack chart and 100% stack chart. So what are the difference that I will be explaining. So first select the clustered chart. So in the cluster chart, let's put it here because we have to add another 2 more charts. In this cluster chart, we are having the figure, the chart, the bar of each month separately. Like for the genre of romance, we are having 3 bar chart, that is for January, February and March. So as for comedy and thriller and documentary. So each genre is having 3 different charts. So if we really want to compare which one is better in the month of January for between comedy, thriller, documentary and romance, this is not the ideal way. We can compare by seeing this one, but if we want to see that how much is the total sales, how much is the total ticket sales for the month of January, then we can't do it. So suppose in the month of for the genre of comedy, the total sales were 49,832, but that is not the only sales for the month of January. So if you want to see the total ticket sales for the month of January for comedy, thriller, documentary and romance, then column chart, a cluster chart is not going to serve the purpose. So in that case, what we need to do is we have to select another kind of chart, that is called stack chart. So let's insert another one. Let's select the data again up to March, go to insert, then chart type. Here we are selecting stack chart, stack column chart. Let's put it here. Okay, here you see that there is one chart for each genre. Comedy is having only 1 bar chart, and thriller is also having only 1, documentary is having 1, romance is having 1. But you notice that the horizontal value here and here is different. Here the maximum value given is 60,000, whereas it is 1,60,000. Why it is so? Because in the month of for the genre of comedy, in the month of January, then comedy genre is total ticket sale is this much. Say for the month of January it is 49,832, for the month of February it is 47,232, for the month of March it is 40,002. Okay, so the comedy genre, how much ticket sale in the comedy genre is being shown in this one. But in case of this cluster chart, you can compare, you can find out the total ticket sales of comedy for all months. When you want to show that the total ticket sales for the movie genre comedy or thriller or documentary or romance, then it is better to create the chart of this kind, that is stack column chart. Okay, and if I ask you that what is the total contribution of January and February and March for each genre in the comedy film, then you can find it out here. Okay, here it is giving the total figure, but if I ask you that what is the contribution in the total ticket sales, so suppose in the comedy there is total ticket sales of around 1,40,000. Out of 1,40,000, what is the contribution for the month of March? What is the contribution for January? What is the contribution for February? That if I want to ask you, if I want to know it, then this stack chart is also not going to serve the purpose. So that we have another chart type that is called 100% stack chart. So let's insert the 100% stack chart again. Deselect it and then select the data again up to March here and go to insert, select the chart type and then select the third one, 100% stack column chart. Let me bring this one a little bit this side. Here you see that all charts seems equal, all are in 100%, but the contribution of each one is different. Like in the month for comedy genre, what is the contribution of January? This is around 36-37%. All right, and what about the contribution of February? Then it is around 70%, from 36 to 70%, that is around 34%, something like that. And then what is the contribution for the month of March? And that is around 30%. So this is the contribution of each month. But if we put the data level, then you will come to know that there is no difference, but only the contribution part is with data table, data levels. Then let's put it the center. Here you see the, but when you see that the January ticket sales for thriller and compare with documentary ticket sales for the month of January, by graph it looks like that the sales of documentary is more, because the size of this bar in the month of thriller for the thriller genre in the month of January is lesser than, smaller than the documentary. When we see the graph, see here it is at this side, and in thriller it is here. So it is always it is obviously less, but actual contribution is more. Here it is 12,839 ticket sales, while in documentary it is 9,118. So obviously thriller ticket sale is more than documentary ticket sales. But this is because for the thriller, the total contribution, even though it is more than documentary, but the contribution of January for thriller is lesser. Here the contribution is around 29%, but here in the month for documentary the contribution is around 35%. That is why the bar size is bigger than the thriller bar size, though the ticket sale is more in thriller. We use this 100% stake chart. We cannot compare sideways. We are only going to see contribution for that genre only. In comedy, what is the contribution of January? What is the contribution of February? What is the contribution of February? I cannot say that February comedy sale is always higher than the rest of the part. I am just seeing that in the month of January, how much the comedy part contributed, how much February contributed, how much March contributed. So this is giving you the contribution of each month to that particular genre. And when you want to see that how much is the total ticket sales for a particular genre, then it would be better to use the stack column chart. And when you want to see individually for each month, for each genre, then you can use clustered bar chart. Okay, so these are the three different purposes for each chart. Each chart is having different purpose. So when you create a chart, you should be thinking that what you are going to represent. Are you going to show the percentage contribution of each ticket sale, or are you going to show the total sales of each genre, or are you going to show that total sales of each month differently? All right, so now we have another chart type that is called bar chart. There is nothing difference in bar chart and a column chart. The only difference is bar is horizontal where column chart is vertical. So let's see. here bar chart is here. So this is clustered bar chart. So when you see this clustered bar chart, this one and this one, there is no difference. The only difference is that this is vertical and this is horizontal. So bar chart is horizontal and column chart is vertical. That is the only difference. Everything remains the same. Value and everything remains the same. Here the ticket sale value is given horizontally in the x-axis and the genre is given in the y-axis. Here it is given in the x-axis and ticket sale is in the y-axis. All right, now let's put this one. Let's put the another one. Let's select the data again and then insert another new chart. There is insert, then type of chart, and then stack bar chart. So this stack bar chart is also same stack column chart like we created here. This and this chart, there is no difference. The total ticket sales here is 1,60,000. Here also it is given 1,60,000. So this is up to around 1,40,000. This is also showing up to 1,40,000. The only difference is the orientation. One is vertical, other one is horizontal. So as per your availability of your space, you can use either of them. And let's see the last one again. 100% stack chart. And this one remain the same. Here all the charts are stacked one after another, but making it 100%. Here the percentage is in the horizontal, means in the x-axis, and the genre is in the y-axis. Whereas in the column stack chart, it is in the genre is in the x-axis, while the percentage is in the y-axis. That is the only difference. So as per the availability of space in your document, you can use either of them. So in this lecture we have learned about the different kinds of bar and column chart and what is the uses of each. In the next lecture we will be learning about the line charts. So that's it for this lecture, and I will see you in the next video. See you there. Thank you. Bye bye.